everyone, my name is Miss Dodge. Today I wanted to read to you the story called The Smart Mouse. And when I first looked at this story, I thought, maybe this story will be silly because I don't ever remember reading books where the mice and crocodiles were friends or getting along or interacting. But then I looked at it again and I realized the crocodile's body language, if you look at that, he looks kind of suspicious or maybe not too happy with the mouse. And the mouse's body language kind of tells me that maybe he's trying to explain himself. I'm not really sure, but I'm excited to read it because I think it'll be interesting. So the title is The Smart Mouse, and the author is Regina Velázquez, and the pictures are illustrated by Marcia Catusanu. So I'm really excited to read this story. The Smart Mouse. Mouse lived by the river. He was very smart. He had a nice home. He had lots of food to eat. He was very happy. He did not want or need anything else. Then, one day, Mouse looked across the river. He saw trees full of tasty fruit. The trees were beside the village on the other side of the river. Now, Mouse wanted the fruit on the opposite riverbank. He leaned over the river to look at the fruit more closely. I wonder how he's going to get across. I don't know if mice can swim. Suddenly, Crocodile jumped from the riverbank. Crocodile tried to bite Mouse. Mouse was startled or scared. He jumped back. So Mouse had a problem. Mouse wanted the fruit across the river, but Mouse knew he could not get into the river. Crocodile would eat up poor Mouse. Oh my goodness. That sounds like such a problem, like a dilemma. It's another word for a problem. Mouse thought, how can I get that fruit? Crocodile lives in the river. I know I am smarter than Crocodile. I must think of a good plan. Mouse began to search for another way across the river. He could not see any other way. Mouse thought and thought. Finally, he thought of the perfect plan. Wow, I'm excited to see what he does. I don't know. If I had to guess, I wonder if he's going to wait for him to fall asleep, or maybe he'll trick him by maybe making him think he was going a different way. I don't know. I'm gonna find out. The next day, Mouse went down to the river. He said loudly, "Crocodile!" Crocodile thought it was odd for Mouse to call him, but Crocodile stuck his head out of the river anyway. "What do you want, Mouse?" asked Crocodile. "Do you want to be my breakfast?" Mouse answered, "No, I have important news from the king to share." "The king?" said Crocodile. "What is the news?" "The king is having a big fancy meal. He wants to invite the crocodiles. I have to count all the crocodiles in the river. Then the king will know how much food to serve," said Mouse. I think the crocodile looks kind of suspicious, the way he's looking at Mouse. And now I understand how Mouse is explaining it to Crocodile. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Crocodile came out of the river. "How can I help?" he asked Mouse. "Please ask all the crocodiles to make a line. The crocodiles should line up from this side of the river to the other. Then I can count all the crocodiles," said Mouse. The river contained many crocodiles. Crocodile dove into the river. He told his family and friends what to do. The crocodiles tossed and turned in the river. They all lined up from head to tail. The crocodiles made a line from one side of the river to the other. Ooh, I think I might know what Mouse is going to do. So it looks like he has an easy way across, but it still seems kind of dangerous. I don't know. The line is perfect, thank you. I'm grateful for your help, Mouse said to the crocodiles. Now before I count you, please promise me one thing. What is that? The crocodiles asked. Please do not eat me while I am counting. I have to report to the king, Mouse said. There will be no feast for you if I cannot report to the king. We will not eat you, promised the crocodiles. They thought only of the king's feast. Here's them talking, and they're thinking of all the fun that they'll have at the feast. I think the crocodiles might be excited. Mouse jumped on top of Crocodile's head. Mouse counted 1. He jumped on another crocodile's head and said 2. He jumped and counted again and again. At last he reached the other side of the river. He was very close to the tasty fruit. Here's that picture. Crocodile asked Mouse, "How many crocodiles are there? What will you report to the king?" Mouse smiled. He said, "There are just enough crocodiles to get me across the river. I will tell the king that Mouse is smarter than Crocodile any day." Oh no. He just basically told him he tricked him. I wonder how Crocodile's gonna feel. Mouse ran off to eat the fruit in the trees beside the village. The crocodiles were mad, but they knew that Mouse had played a smart trick on them. The end. Oh, I think that book was good. I really liked that story. But I don't know, if I were Mouse, I don't know if I could have been as brave as him. Wow, I really like that story though. Well, thank you for listening, and I'm going to give you an activity to do after you listen to this. So make sure you look for it.